power. They don't have Wi-Fi. Putin's hitting them now.
Yeah, he's hitting
them hard.
He's hitting them.
He's hitting them with the artillery.
Right. It could be Iranian drones or it could be his own drones. All I know is our media is telling us it's Iranian drones.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, we don't know.
Well, because there was that whole thing in Iran where, and I don't know what that was, but everyone was posting about it. That woman in Iran, something happened to her, and that was sad.
Oh, are you talking about the revolution happening over there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of dragging on, too.
What is it? She had a cloak on, and she said, I don't want to do it today?
Yeah, I mean, she had the I always pronounce it wrong.
Hijab.
She had hijab on.
Yeah.
She had the hijab on. And
or she didn't have it on. What?
She took it off.
She took it off.
And that's a no-no over there.
You got to keep it on.
It's a no-no over there to take it off. Over here, it's a rah-rah to put it on.
Put it on and you're in.
You're in, baby. Nike commercial.
You're getting a book deal.
Yeah.
So she took it off. What happened? Acid in the face?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, it could have been acid in the face.
By the way, the gas digital producer, instead of finding articles where this stuff's happening, he's just trying to sign into his email. He's just. Oh, there she is. That's sad. Well, now you're bumming us out. We don't want that.
Well,
that's a bummer.
What happened?
What's that? That's a big bummer. She's laying there in the hospital. We're trying to do a comedy show. We're trying to do a comedy podcast. We don't need a picture of her in the hospital. That doesn't help.
Maybe
the sponsors won't like that. We're trying to sell underwear here for fat people.
He just maybe thought we were more visual.
Do we know what happened to her, good old producer? Do we know? It's they're saying she had a heart attack at a police station, collapsed, and fell into a coma. But that doesn't seem to be. She died.
I think that's.
Yeah, boy.
She's like their in their revolution right now. That she's like their George Floyd, right? I think one.
Whoa!
I think one.
Now I get it.
Yeah, one side's going, "Hey, she fell," and the other side's going like, "I don't think she fell." One side's going like,
one side's going,
it's fentanyl. They go, I don't think it was. I saw a 9-minute video where a guy was going, I can't breathe, and you were kneeing on his neck. I think that had something to do with it.
Well, somebody sent me him swallowing a bag of drugs.
Oh.
Floyd. I don't know if that's true or not.
No, it could be.
Someone sent me something.
Yeah. But
someone.
But the knee on the neck probably didn't help.
Never good.
Never good.
So this woman is Iran's George Floyd.
Right.
That now you've put it in context for me.
That's the only way for us to understand it.
Because I never knew.
Yes.
And she had a heart attack at the police station.
She fell.
Which is a real unfortunate series of events. Or something else happened and that's why Iran it's really heating up.
Yeah, she was, doing the equivalent of cashing a check.
So here we go again. However, eyewitnesses, including women who were detained with Amini, reportedly said she was severely beaten and that she died as a result of police brutality, which is probably true. It's probably true.
Depends on who you ask.
Or not.
She fell into the stairs.
It could have been because maybe but maybe it wasn't that.
Right. I would guess it wasn't that.
Really?
Yeah, I would guess. Because they don't take too kindly to women taking off.
So you're saying she was beaten?
I'm saying there's a chance.
There's a chance. She was beaten.
Yeah.
To death.
I suspect.
I
suspect there's a chance. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say that there's a good chance because, I guess.
Well, by the way, whatever that is, we're not. Hey, we're on our. We think that is abhorrent, and it should be. We should do something. I don't know what we should do.
We should maybe make another commercial about it.
Well, there's got to be a way.
This would be a perfect time for Nike to make a follow-up commercial
of her or of something in Iran.
No, with how important it is
to wear the hijab.
To wear the hijab.
Yeah, and play tennis or something.
Yeah, this would be a perfect timing for it.
Yeah.
Don't miss this opportunity.
Yeah.
This is like the 6 months right after 9/11. This is like true crimes.
And instead of just do it, when you're about to take the hijab off, Nike could go, think about it.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah. You don't have to. It doesn't have to just do it. It could be think it over.
Think about it before.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. There's a lot of history there. there's a lot of tradition on your head that you're now taking off.
It's your choice. Put it on, put it off. That's
all you have
So
to
the
do.
commercial should be someone putting it on to play tennis.
That's right.
But then you show her taking it off.
Yeah.
And she doesn't fall into the stairs.
Yeah.
That's
or
what's good.
she's about to take it off, and then she starts thinking about her mother and grandmother and society, and that their rules do need to kind of be in place.
Right.
And she realizes that at the end of the day, the best thing she can do is go along with the plan.
Right.
Because sometimes that's just it's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on over there.
That's what's going on, is that the women want...
Here's the other thing, and I got to be honest, and this is going to probably make me sound like insensitive here. It's like, you don't have to wear the full one, right?
No, but it's like women. Like, I get what you're saying. It's like, okay, you guys are a little upset. You can't take them off if you want to, but we got a wage gap here.
Yeah. It's also like
Everyone's got problems.
nothing's perfect. It's not. Well, here's what I always go. This isn't my culture.
Yeah.
This is when people get angry at me.
Yeah.
They're like, "No, you don't understand." It's not my culture.
Right.
So the reality is, I don't tell them what to do.
Right.
Because I don't. It's not. We're not nothing to do with anything.
And also, that would be wrong of you to do.
It would be wrong.
It would be wrong.
As pumpkin fat whitey telling them. But here's the deal.
Yeah.
I don't go into sub-Saharan Africa where they're lobbing off clips and making stew and tell them what to do. Is that what I would do? No.
No, Anthony Bourdain it would be rude for him not to taste it.
He would go and eat it.
Yeah.
But I just say let people do what they do.
And it would be what is it?
I don't meddle.
It would be, what's it, ethnocentric.
Yes.
It would be ethnocentric to assume that you can say what's right or wrong.
But it kind of would. I know we're being sarcastic, but here's the deal. What are we supposed to do? Invade?
No.
And convince everyone to not lob the clits off and make the stew?
No.
Well, what's the point?
No.
Whatever makes you happy.
We're supposed to send...
Whatever makes you happy.
We send weapons. We have a defense industry that needs to unload some weapons.
I don't like the Ukraine was a country of white Nazis, and we've somehow made it into like it's a RuPaul's Drag Race.
Well, but
homosexuality was like basically illegal there up until 20 minutes ago, when it's now the most gay-friendly country of an ex-Soviet country. We just lie about what all these things are anyway.
But I'm sure there's a few Nazis in Russia too.
For sure, but Ukraine, it was like a massive thing. There was all kinds of things that they pulled down videos. It's just, they're into it.
Yeah, it's propaganda.
They're just into it.
Wartime propaganda. What we should
do you think about this thing where they say Russians are being armed with Viagra to rape Ukrainians? That feels fake. That feels like propaganda.
I would sue if I was Viagra.
I mean, Russians are being, like, they're doing poorly on the battlefield anyway, and they're going, by the way, if you have extra time, go rape someone.
Yeah.
That seems like it's a little wacky.
Well, you know, there's always atrocities on both sides. It's war.
Sure.
That's why I love when people always go like, hey, this side's uncivilized. You're like, the whole thing is fucked.
The whole thing is fucked.
People don't know how to, like, draw the line. They don't go in there and, like, British have a tea and then kill you in the proper way. It's like, it gets ugly. It gets